Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. A few videos ago I did a video on this guy right here. This is the uniform set that I had picked up for the Captain Action Captain America. And I had some issues with this particular uniform set because I couldn't get the uh, the gloves on him, and it was just very difficult for me to do to pull these things out, and the way the gloves were, it just didn't make sense. But then I realized that the uniform set for this one here is different from the actual figure, which is a praying mantis figure. So, like I had mentioned, that this uniform set, these gloves were not fitting, and turns out that this particular figure is by Playing Mantis, and the uniform set is by a company called Round 2. So they're totally different. So, my good buddy Rick Bradshaw, and I'll put his information up on the screen here, he said, he pointed that out to me, and he said, you know what? I've got something here, and he says, I got a figure, I'll send it to you. And sure enough, I received a package from a good buddy, Rick Bradshaw, and he sent me a round 2 Captain Action body. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the uniform on this guy here, and this guy can go back into my storage bin, and I'll get another uniform, make sure that it's a plain mantis, and put it on him. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and dress him up, and we'll go from there. And let's go ahead and compare the body types really quick. This is the plain mantis right there. It says, yeah, it says Playing Mantis right here. And you can see this is the body type for the Playing Mantis. Here's the head sculpt, and you can see the body, right? Here's the articulation on it, right? Yep. Here's the articulation on this guy here. And let's go ahead and check out the round 2. And looks like, oh yeah, he has a crunch here. Look at that. He's got articulation here, and this one can turn, this one cannot turn, but he does have more articulation. You can see here and here the feet and the arm, double elbow right here. See that on the round 2. And let's take a look at the head sculpt and see which one looks more like the vintage one. You tell me in the comments. Yeah, so this is the round 2. I'm going to put the uniform on him and get him set up. Okay, so I've got the uniform on him, or the costume on him, and I'll put the boots on him here in a little bit. They go in here, but I wanted to show the hands right here, the difference in hands. As you can see, these right here pop off. See that that fits right in there. So I'll slip these in and get them all suited up and get them ready. Just really quick, another thing is, here's the Playing Mantis Buck Rogers figure that I have in my collection. I went and pulled him out and put him in there. And this is a Playing Mantis, and this is the round 2. You can see he's probably a little taller too than this figure here. He's a little bigger, but there he is with the gloves, and he's all suited up and ready to go. So again, just to compare, here he is, right? And if I really wanted to, I could take this World War II dragon figure, and we can see how he scales with that as well. Yeah, the Playing Mantis one looks a little shorter. In fact, he's even shorter than the G.I. Joes. I had noticed that. So, anyways, there it is. Well, that's all I have for this video. Just a really quick update on this particular figure. Now I have the gloves on him, and he's all suited up and the way he should be, and he'll go back up on the shelf ready to be displayed. Again, thank you to my buddy Rick Bradshaw. I'll put his information here on the screen, and thanks a lot, buddy. I really appreciate you sending me this figure here. It's helped out, and now I'm able to display him with the gloves and everything on the way he should be. Thank you so much for watching. And please do me a favor, give me a like on this video. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And let me know in the comments, do you have the round 2 or any of the round 2 Captain Action figures, or even the Playing Mantis ones, like this guy here? And let me know, what do you think? Or do you have the vintage Captain Action? Either way, let me know in the comments. So let's add to the action with Action Joe Figs.